everyone, this is Crystal. Welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna go over a haul video that I purchased from Ethereal Lacquer, and it's a haul from the collection called In the Name of the Moon, and this is collection number 3 that's been released. And also, this collection, In the Name of the Moon, it was based off of the cartoon show Sailor Moon. So I'm really excited to get to this haul. I didn't purchase all of the polishes in the collection, but I did purchase 4. These 4 polishes are from the basic collection, and then I purchased 3 mystery bags, and these are the 3 mystery bags. So I will go over swatching the collection haul first with my little swatch rings, and then after that I will get into the mystery bags. So just a spoiler alert, if you don't want to see the mystery bags, at that point, I urge you to click off the video. But I will be getting into the mystery bags, the ones that I received. I know there's other mystery bags, and also the mystery bags could contain other polishes that I did not receive. So just because I'm opening a mystery bag doesn't mean that if you purchased a mystery bag that you'll receive the same polishes that I received necessarily. You may, but you may not. Also, quick disclaimer that I'm not a swatcher, and I'm not a YouTuber, and I'm not a professional nail artist. So please be forgiving with my videos. I'm just a regular girl who loves indie nail polish. I collect the indie nail polish as my hobby. And you know, don't look at my fingers as an example of how to paint your nails, because I'm still learning myself. Okay, so, but if you were wondering what I am wearing on my nails right now, which, to be honest with you, this has already been a week, and so, of wearing this, so it's already messed up, and I need to redo my mani. But this has already been a week, so it's actually not even really messed up for being already a week, you know, and doing chores and whatnot, so it's pretty good still. But I'm actually wearing this one right here, so I don't think I'm going to swatch this one, but this is from the collection, and this one's called Moon Prism Power Makeup. So if you see here, it's from the collection In the Name of the Moon number 3. So this is this one. This is a reflective glitter, so you'll see all those sparkles. That's the reflective glitter showing, and it has like a very light purple or lavender base, and then it has like this, I guess it's like a bright blue, like a pretty bright blue shimmer popping out. So I thought this one was so pretty. Purple's my favorite color, so I ended up wearing this as the first thing I wore after I opened the haul. So I'm not going to swatch this one, but as you can see, I already loved it, and I've already worn it for a week, so I'm very thrilled about that. So this one again was Moon Prism Power Makeup. Okay. So now I'm going to go over the other 3 that I received in the collection. These are the ones that I purchased from the actual collection. And let me swatch those, and then we will get into the mystery bags, okay? So let me put those aside. Okay. So let's go into this one. This one's so pretty right here. This one's called Moon Gorgeous. And this one looks like it's like a hot pink jelly formula, it looks like, and then it has that bright blue shimmer flash that, I don't know if those are the same bright blue shimmers. It seems stronger on this one. but she does, Megan, who is the maker of Ethereal Lacquer, maker and owner, she does these bright blue flashes so well. And this is so pretty. I mean, it's called Moon Gorgeous, and I totally get it, why it'd be gorgeous. So let's go ahead and swatch this one. I haven't swatched these yet at all, so I'm going to be looking at this same as you guys as we're going along. So I'm excited to swatch these because Ethereal is one of my favorite brands, and I always, you know, I always expect like high quality with her stuff because it is high quality and all her stuff is so pretty. So yes, this seems like a hot pink fuchsia, or I'm not good with colors, but like a jelly base, and then it has a very pretty bright blue shimmer. I'm trying to see what's the best lighting to show you guys. Like I want to show it in the sun, but the sun, I'm trying to see what's the best lighting to show you. I bet, you know, when we do the second coat, it'll be easier to see. But yeah, there's a really pretty bright blue flash in there. Ooh, oh, there we go, right there. That's pretty. Okay, let's go to the next one. Put these over here. Okay. The next one, this looks like a shimmer formula. This one's called Dark Fire. And this one, it looks like maybe a purple base, kind of a light purplish base. And then it has an intense, I don't know, maybe like an orange, like a, I'd say like an orange gold flash right there. It's very pretty. Like, yeah, I see some gold, some orange, and reddish. So, I mean, if the name's Dark Fire, it makes sense to me, right? Because you're seeing the shimmer looks like fire, right? It's got the gold, orange, and red, and then it's got that pretty purple base right there. So I'm excited to see this one swatched. So let's get into this one. And my dog is barking in the background, so I'm sorry for that. I'm still kind of waking up right now. It's Saturday morning and I'm tired. You could probably hear it in my voice, but after a long work week, I'm just tired, you know? And Saturdays are the days that I try to get some rest. But I did want to swatch these because I'm so excited. Okay. So yeah, so as I was saying, it looks like a purple base, and it's got that intense fire-looking shimmer flash. Okay, it's pretty. Yeah, these are all very sheer. I mean, you can still see, you know, see my finger behind, meaning that they're not opaque. I mean, I already knew that it'd be at least 2 coats needed. Sometimes with Ethereal, because she does very beautiful shimmers, and sometimes shimmer formulas are intentionally more sheer, and that's, you know, so that you can build it up as you do the layering and more coats, you're building up that shimmer. And so after 2 to 3 coats, the shimmer is really intense and it's gonna pop. And so I noticed with Ethereal, in my experience, that yeah, it's good to do like at least 2 to 3 coats on hers, because that's just how to maximize the payoff of her polish. Okay, this is another one that I purchased. This one's called Cosmic Heart, and this one is one of her scattered hollow formulas. This one's really pretty, and I gotta make sure I get it at the right angle for you guys so you can see. But you can see that hollow that scattered hollow right there. It's very intense, and it's very prominent. And the sun is here, but just with the camera, you know, it's just showing like, it's not showing it correctly right now because it's just very intense. The camera is not really displaying it correctly. But the thing I wanted to show you, okay, is there is a beautiful pink flash. Okay, here's like a good shot of that hollow. Hollow, it's hard to show hollow on camera, but sometimes when the camera's out of focus, that's when you can actually see the pretty hollow a little bit better on the camera. You know, it's easy to see in person with your own eyes, but with the camera, it's a little bit hard to translate the hollow. But I'm trying to show off just how pretty that hollow is. And, but you know what, since I'm here right now, there you can see the intense pink flash. And I want to see if I can replicate that in the sunlight for you guys. Sometimes, you know, like I said, it's so much easier in person. This is all sparkling so gorgeously. And then on the camera, you know, I don't have a fancy camera. This is just my iPhone that I'm recording this on, but I'm trying to describe things to you the best I can. But like there you can see some of the hollow sparkling, right? But there's some hollow sparkling. Yeah, in the sun, I'm not really able to capture that pink on the camera for some reason, even though I'm seeing it in person. But I can capture it right here in the shade for you. So yeah, you can see that pink. Oh, it's so pretty, you guys. It's like, it's a pink, beautiful pink shimmer flash. Look at that. It's so pretty. Okay, let's get to, I almost forgot to swatch this thing because I've just been looking at it. Oh my gosh, I'm so silly. Okay, so this is, again, this is called Cosmic Heart. And let's go swatch this thing. As I said, I'm like really tired right now, so I'm just kind of zombie talking, and so I apologize if my commentary is not the greatest. But you know what? I love polish so much that it doesn't matter if I'm tired. Like, it makes me happy, and so I want to see it. You know, I want to see it. I want to show it. I want to spread this love and joy that I get from these. Okay, so one coat again. It's going to be too light to really show the maximum payoff of the polish, but you can kind of start to already see it sparkling a lot right there. And we're getting a little bit of that pink flash coming in, but we're going to build that up, okay? And like I said, I'm going to do the two coats on this first to get these done, and then I'm going to bring out the mystery bag polishes, okay? So that way, if anyone wants to click off, they can do so. So now I'm going to do the second coat on this. And again, this one's called, let me see, Moon Gorgeous. Oh, I should have remembered that. Sailor Moon. Has anybody watched that? I remember that show back in the 90s, to be honest with you. I had some friends that were really big into it, and they would do little drawings, like they would do the Japanese, I think it's Japanese. I don't know all the details on the show, but they would love doing like the little cartoon drawings like of Sailor Moon, all the friends and everything, and it was a lot of fun back in the day. But that's one of those shows that never gets old because it's just awesome, you know? Okay, guys, look at this flash. This is what I was talking about. So this is 2 coats. The base is still pretty sheer. So this is just one of those formulas that, you know, because it's a sheer jelly base, you can see my finger going through behind. So, I mean, you can do as many coats as you want, but, you know, this type of formula, sometimes it never gets fully opaque, just because that's just how it is. And so, to me, that doesn't bother me at all. But also, to me, I also usually wear a blurring base coat, which means that just the base coat already has some opacity built into it. So you could always do that. Like on polishes that are sheer, you don't have to do a ton of coats, right? You can just do a blurring base coat if you don't want to see your nail line, or you can just do, you could do what's called an undie, which is like, let's say you have a, maybe a cream polish, right? Maybe you have a cream polish that's about the same color as this base. You could put that as, you know, your first layer, and then as what's called an undie, and then just to build up some opacity, and then you can put this polish over that, and that will create this look, but also give you that, that opacity. And while you might be saving the polish as well, because, you know, the more coats that you do, the faster that you're gonna use the polish up, right? So if you don't wanna do that, maybe you only wanna use 1 or 2 coats of this, but get opacity, you could use the undie underneath and then only use this one sparingly on top, but still get the same look, right? That's moon gorgeous. Okay, and then this one again is called Dark Fire. Okay, let's check this one out, you guys. And you know what? The sun is like really getting hot right now on my skin. I like doing the videos in the sunlight though, to show you guys how it looks like. I don't even have any lights on right now in the room. I don't have any room lights, and I don't have any studio lights on. Like there's a ring light right here around, but it's not on. And that's just to show you how this looks like. I mean, this is how intense this shimmer is in the sunlight. There's not even any lights on right here, just the sunlight only. This is so pretty, you guys. Like you can see that base coat, and you can see in the shade you're getting some shifty shimmer there. And then when the sunlight hits it, bam, look at that, you guys. She's so good at these shimmers. Look at that. And you know what? This is adequately named, like I said, because this is called Dark Fire. Let me just see. Yeah, this is called Dark Fire. And look at that. It looks like a fire flame, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like a candle flame right there? It totally does. Whew. Yeah, Ethereal's really good with her shimmers. She makes those ethereal polishes, and so it's very, you know, it has, the namesake is perfect. Okay, last coat of this one, you guys, Cosmic Heart. This is the one with Scattered Hollow and like a pink shimmer. So this one's a lot more opaque. In 2 coats, I'm getting it, sorry if you can't see, in 2 coats, I'm getting it fully opaque. And the formula's thicker, and also there's shimmer, there's hollow, a lot of hollow. So yeah, that's fully opaque. You don't need anything under this one. So let me see how I can show you this one, you guys. So let me see, will the pink shimmer come out to play on the video? Will it? A little bit hard to see. Wow, that hollow is really taking off though in the sun. Do you see that, you guys? I mean, I'm trying to, look how much it's sparkling. And again, I can see that better in person than I am on the video. But you can kind of see it's like a subtle pink shimmer right there. It's not as intense as the other ones, that's for sure. But that's probably because look at all this hollow that she put in. You know, that's kind of stealing the show. And yeah, it's not really focusing very good. Okay. That's pretty. That's a lot of hollow in there. It's packed. It's very packed. It's not just a subtle scattering of hollow. It's packed right there. Wow. Wow. Yeah. But yeah, it does have that pink shimmer that's really pretty. Okay. So those were that's the conclusion of the ones that I purchased, you guys. I mean, I purchased the mystery bags, but these were the non-mysteries. Okay. I'm gonna put these aside. And then I'm going to get into the mystery bag. So spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, okay? Here's the mystery bag, spoiler alert. Click off if you don't want to see them, okay? Click off if you don't want to see them. All right, I'm going to open them all up first. And then we're going to do the swatching, okay? Whoa. Okay. Sorry for the shaking of the camera. I just have a very amateur setup here. Hey, but I don't want to let that stop me, okay? I don't want to let that stop me from showing you guys all these pretty polishes. Ooh, those are some reflective glitters right there. Ooh, I like blues. Ooh, that's pretty. These are shimmers. Ooh, ooh, those are pretty. Yay, I'm excited. Okay, okay, you guys. How should we do this? In order that we opened it, or you want to do the reflective glitters last? Do these first. And do these ones. Ooh, ooh, these are pretty, you guys. Ooh. Okay. Okay, let's get to it, you guys. I'm so excited. Okay, so the way that Ethereal does it is she puts the name of the mystery bag down here. So this is what? Oh, I can't even pronounce it though. CHIBI mystery. Okay, so these are from that bag. And this one's called Moon Princess and Double Moon. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, let's get into swatching those. So this one's called Moon Princess. You know, the shade is really getting to, it's really blocking here. Okay, Moon Princess. Ooh, this is a really pretty shimmer. This looks like a cream with the shimmer. Like a gold, like a light pink cream with like a gold shimmer right there. You see that? Let's get into it. Ooh, I'm so excited. I love mystery bags. Like when I know that I'm already gonna like them, you know? Okay, can you see that okay? Ooh. Very sheer, very light, very sheer, very girly. That's pretty. That's pretty. Maybe I should turn this light on, you guys, because okay, there. That's the ring light. Does that help a little bit? How's that? Like that? Like that? Okay, I still like showing you in the sun though, because you can see all this sparkle from the shimmer. So here's that. Again, it's just one coat, so we'll have to come back to it. But yeah, it's very soft, very light, very girly, very pink. Moon Princess. Oh yeah, very princessy, right? It's got like little, like princessy vibes. Oh, this one's cute too. This is called Double Moon. Ooh, this one's pretty. It's got a purple flash of shimmer, which, hello, purple's my favorite color. And then it's got her scattered hollow formula, which you can see right there. Again, it's like similar to the blue one we looked at, where the hollow is just, it's just packed with that hollow, very packed. It makes it so pretty. Yeah. But then you can see that shimmer up here, see? Okay, let's get into it. Ooh, you guys, this one's pretty. Sometimes you don't know how much you're gonna love it till you actually swatch it. Ooh, this one's really pretty. So yeah, it's like that light pink. This one actually, you know what? To be honest with you, okay, I was trying to look up close because it looks like micro hollow flakes, but it's very, very pretty, you guys. Ay, ay, ay. And I'm not even capturing that good on camera. Okay, I think when we do our second coats, it'll, you know, it'll show up a little bit better. But that is pretty. That is so pretty. Woo. Okay, let's get into the other bag. This one is called Thunder and Courage. Okay, so this is from the Juniper mystery bag, Thunder and Courage. But these are all from, those are different mystery bag names, but they're all from the same collection, which is the In the Name of the Moon 3 collection. And I've been around, like I actually purchased from the In the Name of the Moon 1 and the In the Name of the Moon 2. So, and then this is number 3. So I've purchased from all 3 of her In the Name of the Moon collection, and I'm loving them all. Yeah, so pretty. This one is, I like this one because this is unique. It's a very light sheer base, of course. Like I was saying, her shimmer formulas are usually very sheer and ethereal. It's a very light, I don't even know how to call that base. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe a light sage green. Maybe a light sage green with like a brighter green shimmer. That's probably it. Yeah, it's very pretty. So we'll see that on the next coat. Okay, this one's called Bring Down the Lightning. Ooh, from Juniper Mystery Bag. And this looks like a dark, like maybe a navy blue or something. Maybe a navy blue base with an intense dark blue shimmer, or even just bright blue. Well, you know what though? The base almost looks a tiny bit greenish. I'm not sure. Let's swatch it and see. I try to explain it on the bottle, and then sometimes when you're looking at the bottle and then you do your swatch, it looks different. And you know what? I think I'm right, because when I look at the base, I don't know if you can see that. It looks almost a little bit greenish. Yeah. The base looks almost greenish, but it's just got so much intense blue shimmer in there that, you know, it looks blue. Oh yeah, see that? Like the base looks almost green. It's hard to explain, but okay, like, do you see that a little bit? It's hard to see, but do you see that? It looks more green, greenish. Okay, now it's drying because I waited too long. Let me see. It feels, the base feels jelly. I mean, the formula feels jelly. And yeah, I think it is. I think it is like a green base. See that? Hard to explain, but it does look like a kind of a... Okay, I'm too tired to think of words. I give up. No. Yeah, I don't know what kind of green, like an emerald, there we go. Like an emerald green base and then the bright blue flash. That's what I'm seeing. And that's really freaking beautiful, to be honest with you. And sometimes, like, I see these, you know, dark ones with blue flash, and I think, I have a million of those already, right? But then when I swatch it and I see how it's actually this emerald green base with the blue flash, then I'm more intrigued, right? I'm like, ooh, I don't have anything like that. So I get excited. Okay, these two are the Mystery Reflective Glitters. So it's from the Moon Mystery Bag, and this one's called Moon Twilight. Ooh, that is pretty. Okay, so, you know what? It reminds me a little bit of the Dark Fire, to be honest. Like, as far as, I mean, this one has a lot more orangey flash to it, but it's similar in that, I'm trying to show you, it's like got this kind of a, you know, a light medium purple base with like an orangey flash. But obviously this one is more intense to look like a fire, and there's a gold right there. And then this one is less intense on the shimmer, but it's got the reflective glitter in there, right? Which is amazing. I love reflective glitter. So yeah, so the reflective glitters, you can see it just sparkling like crazy in the sun. And you can see that flash at times. Whoa, see that? But even not in the sun, you can see how pretty it is. Yeah, it's pretty. And with this type of formula too, it's gonna be thicker, it's gonna be more opaque. And to be honest with you, like, my experience with her reflective glitters is that it's not that thick, and it's not I don't know if you can tell, but it's like very fine, delicate reflective glitters. So it's not thick, sandpapery type of reflective glitters that's super hard to take off. Hers are a lot more fine and delicate. And I don't know if that's just like maybe she has a different supplier, or maybe there's different levels. Like maybe, you know, maybe this is a little bit more expensive type of reflective glitter, I'm guessing, where it's a little bit more fine, it's a little bit more delicate, and so therefore making it easier to take off. But yeah, let me see if you can see that. See, it's not like chunky stuff at all. And the base on this one is sheer, right? You can see it's a sheer purple. But since it has all of those reflective glitters, all of that shimmer, it's gonna build up really fast. You see that? Look at how much that's twinkling everywhere. That's so pretty. And you don't even have to be up close to see it, but it's very pretty. Okay, it'll be easier to see once we do a second coat. That's pretty. That one again is called Moon Twilight. Okay, and last reflective mystery. This one's called, oh, Namesake in the Name of the Moon. Ah, cute. I like namesakes. So shimmer wise and base wise, this is very pinky. So maybe a similar pink to this one. And then let's see, this one has like a subtle gold. This one, so these two might be a little bit similar. It's got like that pinky with the subtle gold, but this one definitely has all of that beautiful reflective glitter. Look how pretty that is. Oh, yeah, that's so pretty. I mean, if you want to see like compared to hollow, and you know what, this is not fair because the camera doesn't really do it justice, right? You can see it better with your own eyes, but these are both packed with sparkly, blingy beautifulness. And honestly, the hollow is a little bit trickier to see on the camera. It's just a different vibe. They're both so pretty, but it's just a different vibe. So it just depends on what you like. Or if you're like me, then you like it both. I'm like, I can't choose. Yeah. And this one's not getting a fair rap because it's very pretty in person. Like maybe this one you could see a little bit easier, maybe. Even the studio light is not showing the hollow good. Yeah, the reason why I'm like trying so hard to try to show it correctly is because, that's a good shot, is because it is so pretty, you know? And I don't want it to look dull and drab because it's not. Okay. Moving on, I almost forgot to swatch this one. In the Name of the Moon, let's go. You know, I was like thinking like, oh, I'm gonna try to have my videos be shorter again, but or shorter, but it's not gonna happen. Okay. Oh yeah, see, this is already gonna be opaque and two for sure. So that's how pretty that is. I already knew it was gonna be beautiful. In the name of the moon, namesake, so pretty. I mean, that's just gonna be amazing. Yeah, this is only one coat. All right. Okay, let's do our second coats of these mysteries and then we'll be done. Then I will need to do my house chores for the weekend. So, and then I can redo my mani after that. Okay, so second coat of Moon Princess. Let's go. I love this. It's so relaxing for me too. Like after a long work week, I can just come in here, do these swatches, look at these beautiful polishes, and it's just very relaxing. Okay, so this one is, yeah, it's very soft, very subtle, very, you know, maybe work appropriate, right? You know, sometimes you don't want like big, huge, bright colors and all of that. Sometimes you just want a pretty soft, subtle pink that's, you know, it's, you know what, and Valentine's Day is coming up and this would be a nice one. This one's very pretty. You could do some Valentine's Day nail art on this. That would be very pretty. Okay. Okay, that was my stomach is growling now. Need to go have breakfast. Okay, so this one again is Double Moon, and this one has the hollow with the purple flash, or purple blue flash. Oh yeah, I think this is the one with those pretty hollow microflakes. Ooh. You know, it's so hard to know which ones I'm gonna wear first because they're all so pretty. They're all so pretty and all just so sparkly, and you know what, right now the sun is getting a little bit too intense for this video, I think. Like it's not even, it's just blowing out the colors and everything instead of shining nicely on them. But you can still see all that pretty flash and everything. Yeah. I have to do it down here because I'm trying to get the sun just right on there, but you know what? The sun never cooperates. I already moved my desk, this desk so many times. Trying to be like, oh, maybe it's better over here, maybe it's better over there. And this shadow line is actually from the window. So I moved my desk this morning again, thinking like, oh, I'm gonna move my desk and then this shadow line's gonna disappear, which it did, and now it's back. So I just can't win with those things. The sun will do what it wants. This one's so pretty. This one, oh, it's really pretty too. This one I'll probably need a blurring base coat, but it's very refreshing. You know what, this one would be good for spring. I really like this one. This one would be good refreshing, beautiful polish for spring, I think. Yeah, perfect. Maybe for Easter or something. Okay, this is the one with that unique, oh, let me see the name of it again. Bring Down the Lightning. Okay. This is the one with that unique, like emerald green base with the blue shimmer. This one's pretty. jelly base. Yeah, it's got an emerald green base to it. You can kind of see it, but oh, that's so pretty. Look at that, you guys. Oh, it's hard to see. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that. And that's why, you know, sometimes you have to swatch before you know, because it can, the bottle shots can be kind of misleading sometimes. Like I said, I thought it was like a navy base, but it's actually an emerald green base, which made me like it even more. Okay, here's the reflective glitter. Those are usually opaque into, I mean, you could still wear some kind of like blurring base coat if you want, but it's got so much going on. That's the thing too. It's got so much going on that I think you'll be fine. Oh, look how pretty that is. I love purple. Beautiful. Okay, and last one in the namesake in the name of the moon. So pretty. Ooh, I don't know which one of these I'm gonna wear first, you guys. They're all pretty. Well, I mean, I already wore one first. But I didn't choose out of the mysteries. Oh, this is, yeah, this is very opaque already, and this is really pretty. This is really pretty. Ooh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. This will look stunning. I might have to wear this one first. I love reflective glitters. And you know what? I'm not really a pink person, to be honest. Let's see, will it show over here? No? Yeah. But this is really pretty, you guys. Okay, I think I made my decision. This is the one. Yeah. Beautiful. So, that being said, my favorite out of the mysteries is this one, In the Name of the Moon. So pretty, you guys. Yeah, wow. So I loved all of them, to be honest with you. And, you know, I can't wait to wear all of these. Like I said, I already wore this one that we went over. We didn't swatch it because I have it on my hand, but it's Moon Prism Power Makeup. But yeah, it's the other reflective glitter that's like a very light purple base with like a blue flash. So, I love all of these. And to be honest, like I love how they're different formulas, you know? You got the reflective glitters, you've got the jelly bases with the intense shimmer, and you've got the hollow, the intense hollows, and you've even have like some very light, delicate, soft polishes that would be good like for Valentine's or Easter, spring coming up. So I'm really happy with this collection and this purchase, and I really hope that you enjoyed looking through all this with me. And I really appreciate all you guys and your support, and I really love these polishes, and I hope that I'm here to just help bring some joy with these, because I know I have fun looking at all this stuff. And then also I try to be a little bit educational on some of my other videos, so you might want to check those out. But thank you for joining with me on this haul and swatch, and I will talk to you later. Have a great weekend, you guys. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.